Hey everybody, this is Brian with Bear Cards 34, back with a quick little video about Action Packed. I was going through some of my old Action Packed cards, and that card on the left right there, Christian Okoye, as I was going through my binder, I saw an empty spot under his number here, 115, and I thought I had the set, but I obviously did not. So I picked that card up, and I was on Trading Card Database, and I started looking around at some of the other Action Pack cards and realized there were some really cool ones that I did not have. And so I wanted to make sure to be able to grab some of those recently. Now, these are the other two cards here I already had. The Steve McMichael, that's just a shout out for Steve making the Hall of Fame. It was great to see him get in while he was still here. I know he's been really fighting to stick around so that he could experience that. And very happy to see him go in with Devin Hester and Julius Peppers and some of those other great players. So anyway, Action Packed has a lot of really cool cards. This one right here is from 1990, and it is the very first braille card ever made. This is a Jim Plunkett. I've had this for a while. It came in an Action Pack set that was included at the end of the box. There's no number, as you can see. It's just a star. His parents were both blind, and so they featured that as the first braille card, and since that time they have made a bunch more. So I had these ones already. These are from 1992, Patrick Swilling, and you'll see right here it basically says 91 NFC sack leader. Haywood Jeffries, who was the 91 AFC receiving leader. We also had Michael Irvin. We had Emmitt Smith, Thurman Thomas, Mark Rypien, Warren Moon, and Ronnie Lott as the AFC interception leader. So, these are cool little cards, and these are ones that I've had for a while now. But I did pick up some other ones just recently. These are from 1991, I believe. Yeah, 91. And so these are the ones that I picked up. This is the Randall Cunningham. And if you notice here, these are actually numbered on the back. They actually include these in part of the set, even though they're harder to find, harder to get. And so 1 through 280 is the regular set, and then 281 to, I think it's like 288, 89 are the Braille cards. I'm still missing two, but these are ones I just picked up. Warren Moon. I got the Barry Sanders right here. This is the NFC rushing leader, Thurman Thomas, Haywood Jeffries, great image right there, and Charles Haley. I'm still missing Jerry Rice and Derek Thomas, I believe. So hopefully I'll add those, and then I'll have the complete set at that point. These were a couple of interesting cards from 1993. This is Bobby Hull. It came with two versions, this gold version and then this one right here, and I thought these were really cool with that kind of vintage image right there. Bobby Hull 1 and Bobby Hull 2. Cool little cards. I don't even remember how I got those, but anyway, they've been in my collection for a while. Now, another thing I noticed when I was going through the checklist, this is Morton Anderson, the Hall of Fame kicker, and you'll notice on the image right here, in the logo, it has the white coloring. And I found out that was an error card, and they did correct it. So this is an example of the corrected version right here. So there are actually two versions of all of the Saints players. I also picked up a Craig Ironhead Hayward. So I'll probably try to get all of those at one point in the near future. And one of the fun inserts to chase back then were these. These are 24 karat gold. You'll see down here at the bottom, 24 karat gold. I picked this card up as well, the Neil Anderson, and it has a number with the G at the end. There were 3 Chicago Bears. This one, Singletary, which I have, and then the other one is Mark Carrier, so I'm going to try to pick that one up at some point as well. Now, I had one other 24 karat gold card. This is the Otis Anderson right here. I think they made something like 40, somewhere around 40 gold cards, and these were two of the players included in that. Now, these are not new pickups, but I loved what they did this year right here. This is the 92 version, where they had a full gold. I mean, it was very noticeable, not just a little mark at the bottom. And these ones were numbered as well. You can see down there, numbered out of, well, let's see if I can get that to show. Numbered out of 500. These are very bright gold cards. James Brooks, one of my favorite players, and Jay Hilgenberg with the Bears. So these are pretty sweet as well. And you can find these online on eBay. And then I also had this for a while. This is a prototype of the Emmitt Smith. This is a 1991 rookie prototype. And you'll see here, I had this one, but they had a prototype that I noticed. This is a Barry Sanders from 1993. This is a FB4 1993 prototype. The image on the back is the same, but on his regular card, it's actually a different image. And I guess they decided to have the entire name colored in the gold foil. So in the prototype, it was just kind of a border. But this is a nice little card. So obviously the back description is different because they do it an action note of what the player is doing in the picture, which I think is great. And so I'm happy to pick that up as well. So anyway, yeah, lots of cool little 90s inserts that are quite affordable compared to a lot of the cards these days. So you can get a parallel of the Saints cards, prototype cards, braille, 24 karat gold. Just some fun little cards there. So just wanted to kind of highlight Action Pack, give them a little shout out. I always enjoyed collecting those as a kid, and I'm still having fun doing that now. So that'll do it for today. Hope everybody's doing well, and as always, go Bears.